Oh, and we're live. Hello, hello, hello. And everything's... Hey, it does work. The thing I set up yesterday does work at work, I think. But anyway, we're here for some more space engineers. And generally just chilling again. Uh, Progress I made last time is... Uh, boat, mostly. Which is... It feels like it's sinking just a little bit. I feel that's kind of because I've added a lot more weight to it. And the hydrogen tanks are still not mostly empty. Yeah, so the boat has been... Since the beginning of last stream, the boat's been reorganized. We've got assemblers, more storage, more battery. I don't even think we had all of these containers, like the hydrogen tanks on it last stream. But not at the beginning of last stream anyway. I think we just... At the beginning of last stream we just made it to shore, because that was where I left off the first stream. And my plan is at the moment to... Oh, hello. Jump into the water, I guess. Get these hydrogen... Well, O2H2 generators online. To help increase the rate of hydrogen production to fill up our hydrogen tanks quicker. As well as all of these collectors to continue building us up some ice. We do have over here a small miner. We've built. Can I get lights on? It's not the prettiest thing, but it works. Hello, Metamon. Space engines indeed. I think for now the first objective is going to be getting these 6 additional O2H2 generators operational, which I had not added to build plan yet. So let's withdraw what I can, which is not a lot, and put the rest into production. Almost walked into my room a minute ago to see if I was still there. I am still here. Do not fear. As much as you wish I wasn't. Okay. Yeah. Also, stuff that has changed since last time. I got Build Vision installed. Well, Build Vision added. So I can now do this, which is a very nice thing to do. I very much enjoy Build Vision. And you might notice when I look over things, I've got the... what's it called? Something else to do with buildy stuff. So if you notice over there to the right hand side of the screen where I've got the stats for the block I'm looking at, we also have things that tell us kind of like the mass, the weight of the block, the integrity of the block, the components of the block, all the little stats about it, which one of my favorite things that this does is I can see, for example, yeah, if I grind this hydrogen tank, the grid will split if removed, which is something I very much appreciate. This one also... Okay, they all come up in orange. So, mostly little slice of life mods that I find just very useful for normal operation of things. Anyway, let's check. Do I need any more ore required? I need an inconsequential amount of silicon, an inconsequential amount of nickel, and iron. As always, a lot of iron. How much iron do I have? Oh yeah, I got a whole mine ship's worth of things, so I've got actually plenty of iron. I have to refine the rest of the iron, because I think I've got enough cobalt at this stage. Speaking of, the fact that I have cobalt now, does that mean I can... how do I... Is there a way for me to hide? I've got the... Yeah, I've got the basic, tier 1 upgrade for each of the tools. Tier 2 requires silver, silver, and silver. And I've not found any sources of silver. I found gold, which is... interesting? I'd hoped I'd find silver as well. But apparently not. the main thing that's medical no silver's the main thing in silver's the main thing in medical comms. Gold's mostly for superconductors, which is useful because that does open up jump drives for me, I think. Yeah, because it requires gold, but it doesn't require silver. I think that's pretty much the main thing. Yeah, medical comps are definitely silver. Do I still have medical comps? Yeah, I still have three spare medical comps. So it actually might not be too. Yeah, do I actually have plans to use those medical comps? Because part of my plans for today is we're still drifting ever so slowly forward, I feel. So I'm just going to back us up a wee bit. But yeah, I've got plans for, preferably when the sun rises, to start building a little base on the land that will serve as kind of a docking station for the small miner. Because Space Engineers gets janky when you attach a subgrid to, well, when you attach small grids to a large grid boat on the water mod. Alrighty. Okay, so that's 6 additional O2H2 generators. What is ice situation looking like? Several K there. Several K there. Okay, don't have any in storage. But even the cryo room is eating up ice right now. So, let's... put all these to production, which is steel plate, and then let's queue up a decent amount of some of the stuff we're missing. So that's going to require plenty of iron, plenty of nickel. What do we like for nickel? 430, yeah, I could do mining some more nickel then. Could mining a lot more nickel actually. I've still got a connector there. That's actually something I'll do is I'll take those collectors off for now, deposit everything I can, and I get a sorter. Yeah, conveyor sorter. Put that on the list. For everything, put everything to production. Put everything to the front of the queue here. Okay, so I can plan then being to what am I looking for? My inventory. Hopefully I can fit this in my inventory. Oh good, I can. Plonk that there, and I can put a connector back on top. Add a conveyor sorter. And a conveyor sorter, I can quickly go in here. I want it to drain all pretty much, and I don't need it. I don't think I need it to have a blacklist. I think I kind of want it to just absorb everything. Okay. Right, so then think a little bit of nickel first. That's where we come over to our miner here, which still has battery left, though that's maybe kind of obvious, as I'd hope it would have battery left. That is one thing. Where I have mined here before, but where? Okay, right. First thing I'm going to carefully... Oh, is that? What is there light coming from down there? Carefully set us down to ground. Okay. Nope. It's just oddly illuminated. Okay. What was I doing? Nurse dampeners off. Really what I want to do is start excavating a little. I really should have put some, like, perimeter lights on this miner. Would be a good idea. Doesn't even have headlights, I'm just relying still on the soot headlights to give me any illumination at all. Down I dig. Oh, right, there's the nickel we want. Keep excavating. I need I want some stone to dig down through, but I seem to have, like, dropped myself directly on top of a nickel node. I just need somewhere to kind of dig down so I can hit it side on. Right, maybe excavate this part of the ceiling. There we go. That's it. I can't spend too much time mining because of the battery. Maybe I'll just start... Okay, no, that's far too much of an angle to start mining at. This kind of works. I think it was about 50 tons I kind of had to stop. Okay, right. Yeah, that feels about capacity. Alright. And then back to the boat. Not breaking quite as quickly as I would like. That's the problem when you're just heavy. And I just need to carefully lower us down. Connector, hatch, turn off our inertia dampeners. Let's see if we can charge the battery a little. And that should very quickly empty our inventory into the ship. Yeah, now we're definitely floating forward because of that, though. I wonder, would I break things if I was to... Well, that does seem to help a little bit, turning the inertia dampeners on. Oh, there we go, there we go, we're leveling out now. Okay, I feel that is maybe safe to do. What's our power situation looking like? 1 hour only? Ooh. That's not great. What's our... Batteries are fully... Oh, yeah, they are recharging the other batteries on the ship, so that would make sense. That would make sense. Oh, is this because Assembler 2 is slowly stealing production? Prioritize nickel for now. I think if I check the battery of... Yeah, the batteries on the miner are now fully charged. So, time to go and do some more iron mining. Over at the iron butt. Ooh, I maybe accelerated a little too much. Let's excavate a little more. Still got plenty of iron to mine to get through. So again, about 50 tons weight. Then I want to leave. Yep. Ooh, this down a little bit. Keep us steady. And out. There's the sunrise. Looking very nice indeed. Ooh. A bit more forward thrust than I remember you having. Like when you're just fully laden. Deceleration definitely not so great. You've got 9 forward thrust, 6 back. I suppose that kind of explains it a little. Alright. Okay, here we go. Forward. Right. Forward a little, down a little, forward a little, down. There we go. Nope, recharge. Reverse it a little again. I do wish there was a way to tell refineries to prioritize certain ores over others. I kind of want iron ore. I put cobalt and nickel here. Focus on having iron. Let's put iron as the focus. Get the stone out of the way just because it's easy to do, I think. And then as much iron as we can manage, which is immediately being chewed up by the assemblers. And constant drift forward does bother me sometimes, just a little. Only inventories of the current ship. No, we've completely emptied the current ship inventory. I think another inventory of iron is worth investing in. I'm kind of looking at the speedometer in the corner, and this thing does accelerate very quickly when it's not laden. I suppose it's kind of genuinely the case with miners. Oh, I suppose that's something you can do now with the... I don't know what I can't remember the name of the blocks. Like event blocks or... but the ones that can like check for like block updates and conditions. I think you can set it to like how full your storage is. I suppose you could set it up on a miner ship that it turns off or limits the engines when you're like when the storage is empty, and it only turns on kind of the supporting thrusters as needed. That might require a bit too much maths for my brain. As cool an idea it is in concept. Yeah, you can set it to weight. Ooh, if you could set it to the weight of the ship, that might be easier. Because then I wouldn't have to actually calculate how much storage is. Yeah, the boat definitely has a habit of drifting forward a little bit. Ooh, overshot it a little bit there. There we go. Let's go back. Ooh, ooh, no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I have to be very careful about moving down. Because that felt a little unsettling. There we go, we're docked. The list every time I hit the ground. Have I broken something? Is that something smoking? I think I damaged anything. Oh, no, I think we're fine. Is that just dusting off? Okay. Inventory is all empty. I'll let you recharge. I'll also see if I can punch this ship into reverse a little. Come on. Back we go. Yeah, the weight of the miner on the back at the minute is a little too much for the buoyancy. The ship should not be having its rear half that much underwater. I feel like there's also a way to limit thrust to acceleration. Well, I think you can set like adjust maximum thrust that thrusters allowed to output. Where's that 100% charge? There we go. Whoa. Okay, yeah, because I go from it being so sluggish to kind of suddenly going just room at the slightest touch. Set you down there, and you'll be happy for a bit. Can I... To be fair, it's probably just because I've loaded this ship up with so much... Yeah, with probably about... Oh, how does it... What's the weight of the miner unladen? Thrust is a force, not a rate of acceleration. Yeah, the thing is, I think you could set... I know you can set speed limits on wheels, but I don't think you can do it on thrusters, because thrusters don't really function at a basis on a basis of speed. They function on a basis of thrust. Like they work in newtons. I need to back up. We're still drifting forward. How is our iron ore is... It's still just being snatched the instant it leaves. I really could do with a full-fledged refinery, but I don't know where I'd fit it on the ship. Making an anchor, a landing gear, a mag plate on a stick. Yeah, kind of, but I don't know if it matches. Like, I don't know if I want to put one on it for aesthetic reasons. I wonder what... Hold up a sec. I'm going to... Where's my... assemblers? Can I temporarily turn them off? I do know how an anchor works. I have built one before, if you remember. Unknown signal. You need to build something more at the front, I think. Didn't use pistons though, did I? I'm fairly certain it used pistons. Well, at least one piston. I think that's all it was one or two pistons in a chain. With a... I think it was a mag plate at the bottom? What is it? That's a point. I don't think you... Oh no, yeah, everything is connected up. You know, the other way to stop the drifting would be to balance out the boat so it stays level, which is a problem because I've got everything at the back. I could stick a refinery at the front, it'd be nice, but I don't... There's a thing about refineries, is there... Refineries are chunky. Like, where do I put this and have it still be decent? Oh, I could maybe even if I were to just build like a couple more basic refineries to help even out the workload. Might be worthwhile. Oh no, it's... I think it should be drifting like with the physics in the game as it is when it's like this. Because the back half is trying to sink, which is angling it around the center of gravity, which is kind of pushing it forward. Because the front half is still too heavy to lift out of the water. Because force is being applied around this way. And pushing it forward, but the force isn't sufficient to lift the ship, the front of the ship, out of the water. And because, at least physically, it will be balanced by the force. Right. Was it? The thing is, I think it's because because the reason as well, like, it doesn't accelerate in that direction. Like, I think it's all just initial force from like disbalancing movement. When it does that, the leftover force kind of leaves us moving forward at that slow rate. Oh, never mind, there's... Oh, we do pick up speed there. Kind of. Yeah, we kind of hover about that little speed for a bit. Yeah. I think the extra little force that's pushing us forward is from the fact that the water does have waves of sorts. Yeah, I don't think it's a bug. I think it's part of like how it's designed to work. Because I feel this wouldn't be a... It's not a... It's a turtle. Oh, turtle friend. You're not the fish with a hat I saw last time. Will I ever find that fish again? No, I don't think I will find that fish again. I feel that was a rare fish. Yeah. But the thing is, the way I could, in theory, fix it as well in-game is if I could get the ship perfectly level, because then the inertia dampeners would know what to do. As it is, actually, the inertia dampeners would probably know what to do if I had a... So, I don't think it's the gyro... The gyro that's pushing me forward? At the minute, the gyro is just trying to maintain the ship's angle. Oh, the gyro... All the gyro is doing is trying to ensure the ship doesn't move. Also, this is a bad idea, to access an inventory through a fan. Okay, how's our refinery doing? Okay, we have a decent amount of iron now. Assemblers, do you want to toggle back on? I feel something that will quite possibly fix this is if I were to get... But the thing is, the gyro would be applying that force if I had the override turned on. At the minute, it's the inertia dampeners that will be trying to maintain a speed of 0. But because what force that exists is rotational, I don't think it can fight it all too well. I do have backwards thrust. It's just not firing because the angle, because the thrust isn't directly. The thrust that we're receiving isn't directly forward. And space engineers sometimes doesn't know how to process certain types of... I think it's just a issue with like space engineers in general, how it processes inertia. Because you have the same... It's the same kind of problem that it doesn't know how to calculate inertia when you have a ship on a connector. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't... whatever part of this thrust it's receiving, it's calculating as something the ship should be receiving, so it's not trying to counteract it. I feel it's for the same reason that I'm not having the mining ship parked permanently on the back of the ship. Because the inertia dampener won't take into account the force of the ship attached to it. Space engineers is weird. Trying to understand it does not go well. Right. So how are we doing? We're not out of iron yet. Example 2 is still processing. Did you not queue these things up, or did I manage to steal them from somewhere? Focus on those components, please. Why is the empty don't... Because I don't like the anchor. It doesn't look nice. That was what I said at the very beginning. That is my #1 reason for not having an anchor. It has nothing to do with the ship bothering me. Come on, give me my 2 computers. I did queue up 2 computers. Why haven't you built for me? Doopy-doopy-doo. Build up all of that. Now what's going on? Yeah, see, listing definitely has something to do with it, because now then we were starting to move sideways. And quite badly, which is a problem because I don't have downwards thrust. I guess we're submarine now. Why is it not putting these 2 computers to production? Oh, it is, but it's adding them onto... There we go. Right. So what's our ice situation like? Okay, too much. Let's turn you all off for now and turn you into collectors as a group. And I think, can we go internal? No. We just need the group. Okay, now the ship weighs far too much. To be able to gather a lot of ice in a short amount of time. So when I realize I'm out of ice, I can just come here and toggle them on and off. Because my goal is to get these tanks filled. I have 7 at the moment. I would build more, but processing power is limited by the amount of resources I have. You're looking likely to just beat yourself being this slow down my ship. I think are you rising? Possibly. I think you are starting to resurface. Like, what's the... How many... I don't know the maths behind that. I don't have the number. And no, I'm not filtering it because that would require sorters that I didn't plan into the build of the ship. Okay, it's estimating the first tank will be filled in about 3 hours. That's the front tank, I imagine. The thing is, if I wanted to sort the ice, which would be ideal, I suppose I could rearrange everything. It would be a little awkward. Actually, would that work? No, I would have to rearrange things. Oh, I think... Are we about to collide with the ground? Or have you collided with the ground? Are you just sliding, or are you... No, I don't think you'll feel you have contacted the ground yet. I feel you're managing to hover just above it. Well, that will happen for now. But the idea is that I only turn it on when I need ice to start filling the hydrogen tanks, which the ice I have might even be enough to do me. How much ice am I? Because I've got, this is all O2H2 generators. Yeah, see, there's I've already used everything that was in storage. Are you going to stop anytime soon? Hello, turtle friend. Okay. Surfaced again. How is the resource production doing? We're doing it. What's refinery? We're still processing iron. Slowly running out of iron. What's weighing your ship? I'm not sure. I thought it was the ice as well myself. Trying to steer us a little bit. Can I maybe unbeach us? We seem a little bit dark. And the water really wants to wash us to shore. What if I turn the inertia dampeners off for a bit? I feel this back hydrogen tank is the one that needs to be filling up a little. You know, I think this is just a matter I never finished building this one. So I was a bit tight on resources at the time. There we go. Okay. Right, I think what I should do is... Let's get a couple of basic refineries. Help support processing the ore I have. Actually, in production, if I could prioritize computers for a little bit. More refineries should mean the ore process is quicker, which should help a little bit with the weight issue. I'm like 99% certain ore is sounded refinery startup sounds like Scout. What? How? What level is it? How does that sound like a scout? Yeah, I know from GTFO, but how does that sound like a scout? The ooh. Right. I've managed to chew through all my iron already. That's a little... Does it? I'm skeptical, but sure, you're the expert on GTFO here. Alrighty, right. Okay, I think I might need to do another mining trip for iron. Yeah, I still want another 13,000 ore. Or 13,000 ingot. Just because I hide. Oh, look. If it's the screaming noise you're talking about, then it doesn't matter, because you hear the scream from a long way away. Off to the iron butt. I'm tempted to maybe try and take over those two bases nearby me. so I can have this kind of whole island area as, you know, my place. I don't have to share it with hostile AI bots. How to feel? Eh, isn't it? Ooh, I don't know if... Is it the field of view that changes? Or is it just the, like, relative positioning of your camera within the cockpit? Yeah, I don't think it's your field of view changing. I think it's just kind of when you're accelerating, you lean back in your seat when you're in first person. Can be tricked in first person games by adjusting the FOV. I mean, I guess, but I imagine the idea is less that it's supposed to be a FOV increase and more that it's supposed to be a represent that. Dock, charge, weigh the ship down. Get all that iron out of the ship. I guess you can sit there and charge for a little. Then I need to make sure that binary, iron, that we're actually prioritizing all this iron, because this is very nice iron ore we have. I would like to prioritize turning it into iron. I like nickel, I like cobalt, but iron right now is the thing to go for. Okay, and having 3 refineries definitely speeds up that process. Yeah, the way the ship just sinks when I attach anything to it. Yeah. It works in space. In space it works brilliantly to, you know, connect small grids to large grids. But in atmosphere, the inertia dampeners kind of freak out a little. And I think the water mod is kind of just atmosphere on steroids when it comes to the physics. Let's go and land you again. It's more in water when you don't have salt. Oh no, I mean like I'm talking about like flying vehicles in atmosphere rather than like rovers and such. Building a aircraft, like a floating aircraft carrier in atmosphere and landing ships on it will often cause the inertia dampeners to freak out a little. Oh, okay, can't turn that back on. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn the inertia dampeners on. It's one of the reasons why I don't think, like, atmospheric aircraft carriers are, like, flying aircraft carriers are much of a thing in space engineers. Also because, you know, keeping an aircraft in a... Building the Valiant? Yeah, building the Valiant would be scary. Not only for the fact that it would freak out a little like that, but also for the fact... Yeah, you'd have to figure out how you produce the power to keep it flying. So I think, production-wise, we're all good. Wait, have I actually managed to run out of silicon? I have actually managed to run out of silicon. Neat. How much bulletproof glass do I have? I still have 148. Let's sacrifice 23. Disassemble. And that'll give us 115 silicon, which is far more than necessary. Regular hydrogen shipments. So I suppose with the water mod, I suppose, and the automatons tech, you could, I think, actually fully automate that process. Have ground bases like an oil rig effectively, but for ice. Like build an ice rig out at sea that just farms ice, turns it into hydrogen, and you could set up an automated drone system to ship hydrogen to your Valiant. We're just doing the weird thing of I'm not producing it not producing iron quite quick enough. Nope, I think I'm able to move a little bit more now. Yep, I'm able to get the movement going again. Okay, and we're, I think, a little more stable again. There we go. We're actually fairly flat as well. Refineries, still processing iron. Is this... This should all be linked up. Right? So if I go to cargo... and check my refineries, I should be able to pull the iron ingots into main storage. Right? Actually... Okay, the assemblers aren't pulling iron, that's the problem. So how about I add... Give you 2,500 iron. Give you 2,500 iron. Okay, wait, is it nickel you're running out of now? Nickel. Refinery. It is indeed that nickel is what we're running out of at the moment. But refineries are all working on nickel now, and obviously not 3 refineries is not enough. 3 refineries worth of nickel is not getting us. You know, let's stop trying to produce motors right now. Why do you not have? Oh wait, I think did the other assembler eat all the? It did eat all the silicon. You can start producing that. All right. How are our hydrogen tanks doing? Tank, hydrogen. Oh, okay, we're now emptying, so that means I need to turn on the collectors. And I'm gonna just sit and watch the weight of the ship for a moment. We're currently at 350 tons. How quickly does that update when I'm collecting ice? See? Check ice. Collectors are stockpiling it into our O2 H2 generators. Okay, they're not actually collecting it all that quickly. So I think I'm safe to leave that on for a while. Oh. Oh, no, is that just a wave? I thought we were sinking for a moment there. Yeah, we are starting to sink again. Is that the ice? Is that the ice problem? We're filling up one of the O2H2 generators. The others are... Nope. I think we are stockpiling fairly quick, actually. A couple of them are still waiting on more shipments. I suppose that'll work out as these ones fill up. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're up to 300... Yeah, okay, the weights of the ship's definitely increasing now. 385 tons. Oh, that's actually 386, I think that's closer to. What do I need for these? Do I need motors? I don't need motors for these. So... I'm actually going to... start work on the hydrogen thrusters here. Let's see if this can't help balance us a little. This ultimately as well will be the I do still plan for this to be space capable at some point. Alright. We all good? Assembler 2 has... Oh, did we... Oh, no, I removed motors, didn't I? So now we're just building metal grids, which will take a while. Do I have that amount of cobalt? Oh, 306 cobalt. Cobalt. Actually, yeah, if I focus one of you on building cobalt. Check refineries. One's focusing entirely on nickel. One's got nickel and cobalt in it. Another's got nickel and cobalt in it. Let's have two of them focus on cobalt for a little. Okay, have I just plonked us to the bottom? Yeah, because we're now at 425 tons. And our ice storage is looking... The O2H2 gens are all kind of filling up a little now, and we are stockpiling a fair bit of ice in our storage, so might be a good idea now to turn them off again. And let it begin processing. So it must be... Yeah, it must have been the ice that was causing it to sink initially. Anyway, let's... Oh. Something's happening. That engine is firing full force. Ah, this is this one. Right, yeah, let's turn them off, though, because I don't think we want quite that much upward thrust. That's just going to burn our hydrogen. And I kind of... My goal is to stockpile hydrogen at the moment, not burn through it. go. At this stage, the ship does have fixed directional thrust, which is good. Having movement in all 6 directions is nice. Not effective movement in all 6 directions right at this moment, but it is something. Where's assembler 1? Nearly got there. What is our iron supply at? How much iron have I got left after everything? 2,600. About 13k, I think. Which could be better. How are hydrogen tanks filling at this stage? Still about 3 hours. It's gonna be a while of waiting for it. Waiting for them to fill up. That might be something I do, is after this stream, let the ship just, like AFK in the cryopod and just let the ship cycle through ice. Where... Okay, I suppose with all that done, I maybe actually now is a good a time as any to look at... Give me some... in my inventory, give me some steel plate, give me some... Do I have interior plates? No, I don't have any interior plate. Do I have... what did pure construction components? Right, can I queue up like 1,000 interior plate? And I'll take some of it with me. 25? That'll do. Hold up. Right. I didn't finish the thingy. Silly me. Okay, so that's 8 of our hydrogen thrusters built. There's 6 more to go? 7 more to go. Anyway, while it's daylight, I want to do some construction. Now, these are the fake rocks that are actually trees. Yes, they are. Okay, so... Start. Gravity line. Placement. Local grid. Don't lie into local grid. Okay. Here we go. Get a little bit of a base started. Here we do. Alright. The amount of times it gets windy here, I do feel getting some wind turbines up is a solid plan. I might rejig this in a bit, but for now, I think I'll go with something like this. And just scaffolding out. Probably end up using curved blocks for the corners. I can have that. I think I'll extend this way. And end up building where is the what are they called? Large blocks. That's armor. Forgotten what they're called. Not scaffolds, so scaffolds are cool. Where are they? On the camera? Nope. Beam blocks. Beam blocks here. Because what I want to do is three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think. Beam block junction, beam block end. I think beam block end. One, two, darn. Don't mean for that to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. B junction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no, I've done this wrong. And then an end block. So it's only 6. That's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn it around. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open there. And it was column, I think I'm looking for. Cylindrical column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have interior plates. Excuse me, ship. Have you finished building any more of those interior plates for me? You probably have. I don't think I had anything else queued up for you. There we go. So that was 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I can get some going down into the ground. There we go. And I think one here as well would do nicely. Then what I want is conveyor pipes, specifically just a junction. There, 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 there. I think I want to build these up first before I do anything, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to build them. Because I plan on covering these all up. And 5. It's only small steel tubes. That tells me I should probably queue up some small steel tubes. Just in general. How much are they? Yeah, I can afford 1,000. There we go. Then actually I think I should build batteries first on the base. Battery. You know, I'll build a couple of warfare batteries because they look kind of cool. Now for 80 power cells, of course. That's gonna chew up some time, but what can you do? Other than, I suppose, do something else and not waste time building power cells. Oh, what side looks cool? I like that. There we go. Otherwise, actually, let's focus on refineries. You're processing nickel, right? Have I run out of silicon again? Is that what's happened? I've run out of silicon again already. Disassemble 100 bulletproof glass. Because I'm not using bulletproof glass right now. Silicon's actually more of an issue than I thought. How have you been building that uses silicon? Like, I know I built like 1,000 computers, but even then that should only be 70 silicon. I suppose I've been building a couple of displays. Not enough to use that much silicon. There we go. Okay. But also I want wind turbines now. And we'll try out the cool new one, because I think, yeah, they cost exactly the same. They require... First block in a wind turbine is interior plate, so let's grab some of that. Withdraw as much as I can. Recharge my power a bit. Doobie-doo. Come on. And then also let me just refill my hydrogen. Also, is it just me or these? Okay, they have a much larger footprint than... That's a little interesting. Actually, have I left enough space to do this? It won't be the most efficient combination of things. Yeah, no, there's not enough space to do that. So I've actually kind of screwed up a little. So I think I've got more space going length. Not that this would be efficient anyway. It works that way. Actually, what I can maybe do is... no, you're only one way, so I won't put one there. Okay, this is... I'm very aware this isn't the most efficient way to do build this. But... okay, yeah, I couldn't build it there. Oh, look, why did you... oh yeah, because of course you'd go sideways, because I was built... the last one I built was sideways. Doop-doo. And probably... hope is that even that too much? Okay. This mess of wind turbines. It's ugly and probably won't work as well as it could, but since when have I cared about efficiency? The answer is never. I do not care about efficiency. You have eaten everything. And what are you missing? And oh, so it hurts. Good. Suffer. Okay, were you just... Assembler 2, are you like set to like not use conveyor system or something? Wait, actually I think there's one of the O2H2 generators I'd set to... No, that was one of the ones I dismantled that didn't do that. $37 power cells and 55 power cells. I don't know why it splits the power cells I'm taking between the two different things on my build list, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess I can start grabbing what I need for these. Do I have any power cells on me? No, I don't, so I can do that quickly. Ow. Already twin blade wind turbine. Come on. It's a little bit more nerve-wracking building these ones. Just by building it at this angle, maybe it's not quite as scary. Doo-doo-doo. 9 girders. Am I out of girders? Probably am. Yes, I am, so why not? Got 1,000 of those. I'm going to need to go out for more, even more iron in the not too distant future. What's stopping me? What's stopping the rest of these power cells building? Because it doesn't feel like they're building. Oh, you're just not prioritizing them. Of course not. Why would you prioritize them? You've still got that many computers. I don't need actually that many computers probably at this stage. So let's get the wind turbine going. You okay there? Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Why are you not spinning? You're... Oh, okay. Do I have to dismantle you entirely and build you again? You looked a little broken to me. Okay, that wind turbine just doesn't want to spin. I guess I can't force it to, but that's a little annoying. Got a battery. One component successfully withdrawn. Very nice. Means 2 batteries. Which will be recharged in 3 hours. I do not get it. You are wind turbine 6. Turbine 6. Toggle off. Toggle on. It just doesn't want to work. I mean, I would get if it was a slow speed because I've built them too close together, but it shouldn't be just non-functional. Maybe I do just go with my normal plan. If I build a normal wind turbine, will you work for me? Oh, you will indeed. Oh, you're all being replaced with small wind turbines then. As much as the new ones are cool.
Energy low.
Oh, I have to recharge. Ow. What do we do? How's our ice situation? Ice is... We're out. Neat. Let's not be out of ice. I feel that would be a nice situation to be in. Okay, the wind turbines are really going for it now. I don't know if it's just because the weather's windy or... Look at the spin! What's our recharge rate now? In 1 hour. I think it's just because we've got wind speeds picking up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I do have 10 more to go. So basically, as much as I can fit in my inventory. Here we go. That looks dangerous, but also cool. Come on, wind turbines. I need more of you. There we go. One more, which I don't have the interior plate for. Am I going to need to build more interior plate? If am I out already? Oh, no. Bleeds. Okay, we've gone from 3 hours to 1 hour to 18 minutes. That seems good. 2 batteries getting charged up. Oh. That's probably just because of the, I imagine it's wind at the moment. How can I... Oh, I do... Okay, don't want to do that. What's... Yeah, okay. Admin screen. Can I look at the weather? Current weather is teal wind. This is light wind? Ah. Scary, scary. Spiders. On the land this time. Which means they don't drown. Can I have my pistol and pistol cartridges, please? Character weapons. Good. Oh, I got... Oh, no! Wait, did they act... Was that me, or... Oh, no. Do spiders actually destroy blocks? If they do, I did not know that, and that makes this a lot more painful. Seriously? Oh no! Ah, that's actually, that's... That's very painful. Oh, Dave. Oh, piss off. That, was that me? Was that me shooting it? Because I know they were like I had no durability. Uh, right. Oof. The worst part of this is I think that's actually does this. Can I reconnect? Can I reconnect these grids still? I think this is working. Grid will split if removed, so yes, these grids are connected again. Yes, they are. Okay, good. Oh, that might have been on me. I couldn't quite tell, but if spiders attack blocks. Okay, that makes things a little more difficult because I'm actually going to have to think about turrets. I don't care for turrets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh, but now I've got fog, which is gonna cripple the power supply. It was conveyor pipe junction. And build this up entirely. And then it required column here, column here. A couple of interior turrets isn't going to be too hard to put together, but really could have done without it. At least I seem to have reclaimed most of my resources. Yeah, I lost some girders and some interior plate on this wind turbine, but otherwise things seem to be okay. Yeah, I can fully restock. That is... Yeah, that fog has really slowed down production of everything. Right. So what I need for now is steel plate, interior plate, and construction columns. For now, let's grab some steel plate and get the girders built up. This will let me recharge my batteries. Here's the thing about defending though, ammo is going to become a thing because I don't have any source of magnesium. I am like... I'm limited purely to what I have on, like... I have the starting ammo I got in the weapons from the crashed ship, which wasn't much. I've got the pistol, I've got the rifle. I had a couple of missiles that I could still disassemble. I'll need to look at what they're worth in terms of magnesium. Because probably they're worth disassembling. I'd only looked at them for their uranium value before. At the very least, if it was me and my fault that I was accidentally shooting my own base, this should prevent me from doing any further damage because it's actually built up. And I shouldn't be able to one-shot it with a pistol anymore. Right. Let's go grab some interior plate then. Interior. I thought I had more interior plate than that. Okay, I can probably turn the ice gathering off now. Should probably refill my hydrogen tanks. Oh, bottles. I've immediately disoriented myself. There we go. Okay, so get the bottom two of each gear button. I kind of feel I want a pillar underneath this, but I don't know if I can actually get under there to do it. Here, though, I definitely can. Get this reinforced. Okay. Damage. Don't feel as bad now that I've kind of... I know most of the damage wasn't serious. Didn't lose, just lost some interior plate and some girders, which isn't too bad. How is my iron supply holding up? 10 kilograms, 124 kilograms. Still 8,500. That's decent. Let's queue up 2,000, I think. Worth having. I'm gonna sit in the cryopod for a little bit and recharge. How's our hydrogen tank situation doing? Full in 2 hours and 2.5 hours. So yeah, that won't be filled at the end of this stream. But once it fills, it should mean the others start filling fairly quick. The others are kind of, yeah, they're filling and emptying fairly rapidly. I don't need to worry too much about those. What else do I need there at the base? Main thing I think is I want to set up a proper refining station. So I suppose that should be well, maybe steel plate. Give me some steel plate because I'm going to build. For now, I think actually if I build it here might be the most convenient place. And then a refinery. I want to build one of the industrial refineries. I like the industrial refinery, it's shiny. Do you have bottom ports? I can't remember. No, you only have side ports. That's a little... not quite as what I'd hoped for, but it works. I think especially if I build you this way. Now what I'm going to do is reinforce the area underneath you. So again, there's hopefully no buffles of losing my refinery. Then I suppose from here I want to make sure there is a Connected line of support going through to the wind turbines. I need to get some light going. It is very dark. Only light is my welder. Just carry this on out. Oh, I'm out of steel plate already. Can get back to that. Got some reinforcement here anyway, at least. Get this refinery operational. Go. I need another 583 steel plate. Joy to see. So many things. Metal grid and large steel tubes I feel are going to need to be put to construction. I don't think I have any of those at the moment. Oh, is that colour on a unbuilt block? Neat. I don't see that very often. Goes to construction. Oh, the wind's back. And the death blades spin again. Which means we're back down to 14 minutes to recharge. Interior plate sidelined out for a minute. Now, we're still doing okay for cobalt, right? Oh yeah, still got 300 cobalt sitting there. Oh, actually closer to 500. That is very good indeed. Getting, yeah, I only need one per metal grid, which is my main use for cobalt right now. Oh, I've unlocked new blocks. Nice. Big red button. This is kind of cozy, a little bit. Right. So this is one I actually kind of want to plan a little. I'm going to have, yeah. I'm wanting to. I want to set this base up properly. So let's. I grab 50 and 100 interior plates. I really should be shift clicking for 100. I think actually. I'm gonna have to fill up these before I put anything on top of them. I think it might actually be a good idea to put a second refinery here. Have two refineries. It'd be expensive, but I think worth it. So I put that there. Then conveyors. Put that conveyor there. It will split if I remove this, which means I can safely put that there. I think the next best thing to put here is a conveyor junction that I'll need to weld this up first. Oop, ow. Okay, so yeah, let's... For now, I've got the refinery there already. Weld up as much of that as I can. Remove that from... Remove from the build planner? Okay, thank you. Add it, because I don't know if I've got all the blocks right. Get all that queued up. Start on this proper. That put together. Not as much as I can anyway.
Energy low.
Oh. Need a little sit in the cryopod again. Right. Right. Off I go. Everything I don't have to production, and before I leave, make sure I'm getting some rest. Got to recharge my energy. There we go. That's as much as it looks as I can fit in my inventory. Conveyors. That's all set up. All components withdrawn. And there we go. What is tune up my inventory? What? Oh, yeah, just random stuff I don't need. Okay. So, I think I might finish up here. This was not the progress I'd planned to make, but it's the progress I have made. Which is, I've got a base with wind turbines that are still going absolutely mad over there. 8 minutes to charge. I've got a couple of industrial refineries set going. I plan then... I think I'll have it come up this side to like a landing pad over here for my miner. To go in there, get extracted. This up here can lead to a storage facility. And then maybe assemblers on this side. I might come on before next stream and just kind of leave it AFKing to get the hydrogen tanks filling up some more. Because otherwise, if I'm spending the whole of next stream focusing on the base rather than this, it should fill up relatively quick. How am I doing for ice in a minute? No, still got plenty of ice to go through. And the tanks are... yeah, still 2 hours. So yeah, hopefully by the end of next stream I'll have at least one of the big tanks full. Oh, excuse me. And then I can... yeah. Because I want this base to do a few things. I want it to kind of be like a fully functional base in its own right. So I plan to build a survival kit at it. It'll probably have to have a couple of turrets for spiders. It'll have these refineries, it'll have a couple of assemblers, storage, and something else it'll do. I want it to have several hydrogen tanks and kind of a dock that comes out here with one somewhere maybe this can dock. If I find it somewhere nice to put a connector. And also just full of a line of connectors so it can suck up ice into a dedicated storage department for producing hydrogen. So this can also be like a refueling depot for any hydrogen-powered vessels I have. But that's all going to be for next time, so I'm going to pop in my little cryopod. And, well... oh, that's not the right thing. Fade out. But yeah, that's going to be everything for today. So thank you so much for coming along. I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, this was just a bit of a chill stream, me doing my own thing in a Space Engineer's world. I'll be back this evening with some more of my Pokemon Platinum randomizer. It'll be a fairly late stream for me, but it will be happening. We will be taking on the Safari Zone and the, oh, what's it called? Pastoria City Gym. Normally a water type gym, but I have no idea what it'll be this time. But anyway, that's all for me. So I hope you have a good day. Have a great evening. And until next time I see you, goodbye.